Hi, everyone. Hi, Linda. Could you see that timer? It was something new I just found. Excuse me. I have four fun fold cards to show you tonight. I have my scrapbook pages ready to go for Wednesday. All I have to do is something for Friday. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Hopefully, I'll be on all night. There won't be any interference. Oh, good. You probably froze a minute or buffered. I had to go out and come back in. Hopefully it worked. Let me know. Are you still there, Linda? I'm going to do something here. Let's see if I can find myself on. Oh, good. I don't know if I'm trying to find me on my big TV. I don't know if I can do that. Sometimes it shows up, but I guess not. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to get busy. Yeah, we're going to get busy. Okay. Oh, my. I'm going to flip my camera down. Well, first off, I want to say my name is Deb Lehigh, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It'll be, oh my, oh my goodness, it's been May 4th was my anniversary date. I missed it. I was sick. So Saturday, I was signed up in 2004 as a demonstrator, and I enjoy it just as much as I did when I signed up. So, with that being said, I am going to flip my camera down. We're going to get started. New catalog, and you know what? I can show you what's inside, and I will tell you it is laid out totally different than the ones we are used to. Okay, um, like for instance, the back here, you were able to see the punches. You were able to see all the dies. You can see the embossing folders, but the dies and the punches you cannot. Okay, you were able to see all the papers. We can't do that. Hi, Deb. Welcome. So anyway, this is this. Anybody that's not working with a current demonstrator and would like to have a copy of this, I will send you a copy along with a color chart and our online exclusive stamps that are not in the catalog. Okay, it can only get these online while supplies last. So, um, but I have them all printed here, and you would get one. Uh, get one with the catalog. Okay. Next, the starter kit. From May 1st to May 31st, anybody that signs up to be a demonstrator will get the set of the new InColor ink pads. Okay. The InColor markers. The InColor 6x6 Designer Series paper. You get a whole pack of that. And it's 48 sheets, or 40 sheets, I'm sorry. And you get a whole pack of assorted cardstock with the InColors, okay? It is an $82 value, and you will get that when you order your starter kit. It's automatically added on to. Yes, I've been sick since last Friday, Deb. Thank you. Sinus got me down pretty bad this time, where I think I laid on my couch for 3 days. I still have a cough, but I feel much, much better. So, with that being said, if you're not working with the current demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team, Deb's Creative Crew. You can go to my website, deblehigh.stampinup.net, hit join, and then you can pick your product. And like I said, the InColor bundle that I just showed you will be added automatically. If you have any questions, you can email me at dkl333@comcast.net. Okay, now we're going to get started. We are making fun fold cards. This is a very simple one. And it is actually, hi Lynn, welcome. It is actually a gift card holder. And it's very, very simple. Okay? So what you need is your 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. And I don't think I have one cut here, but I can pretend. And what you're going to do is when you score this in half at 4.25, okay, then you are going to take and pretend this is the whole piece. You're going to lay this on the score mark, okay, where you have it scored at the 4.25. You're going to take your scoring blade and come down to 2.75. Okay, then you're going to turn it this way and line it up at 2.75. Bring your cutting blade down to where you have it and cut it off. And that gives you your flap in the middle. Okay. And I am also using new paper. Let me get it here. It is the Thoughtful Journey 6x6 paper. And you get 48 sheets. And I just really, really like this paper. This is the only thing I bought out of the suite. There's a suite in the book, and I only bought the paper. The rest of it's on my order to go. What I did was cut 2 pieces. I just took a piece of, I'll show you what I did. I just took one of the 6x6, and I cut it at 4. Yes, at 4. So I cut it down at 4. And then these are 2.5 wide. Wide. Long 4 by 2.5. And you need 2 of those. One for the top and one for the bottom. This is the top. That's the bottom. And if I would put these 2 together, it would look like that on the paper. Okay. So we're going to put one there and one there. I'm using my liquid glue. And put that like so. And we're going to do this one. Trying to line it up for the edges here for top and bottom. Okay. And then on here, you see the birds. And in here. So I took my Stampin' Write marker, the black, and I made my own birds. And I will do that on this piece here, which is 4 by 1 3/4. And this is 3 3/4 by 1 1/2. Okay, so we're going to glue this on here. This is actually part of the paper, and it would go down like this, but I didn't feel like cutting another 6 by 6, and being that I had this left over, I thought, well, that's okay, it still looks all right. Gonna bring that open, and we're only gonna take our glue and put it on the sides and the bottom. We're gonna leave it open at the top, and we're gonna lay this down and hold it in place so that glue dries. Take our marker, and we're going to draw some birds. Okay, and then I have Happiest of Birthdays, and that is from, oh wait, I have everything covered up over here. That is from So Sincere, nope, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Throughout the Year. It's from Throughout the Year. You wouldn't believe my desk on the side here, just so you know. So I'm going to take Happiest of Birthdays, and I'm going to stamp that in Cajun Craze. I think that is what's in there. I'm pretty sure that's what's the colors in the, yep, Cajun Craze. And I'm going to need to clean this first. Excuse me. Okay. Ink this up. And stamp it right there. And that is card number 1. Very simple, very easy. And then, like I said, the gift card will go here. Okay? So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is this one here. And it opens up, oops, like this. Okay? So, I am using Boho Blue. And I'm also using, oh, I don't know the name of that paper offhand. Countryside Inn. This is returning into the, it's in the new catalog. It was from last year, the old one. Okay. Excuse me. So, you will need 1 piece of Boho Blue or whatever color you choose. 5 1/4, I'm sorry, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That is going to be your base. This is for the flap, and this one is 2 3/4 by 8 1/2. You're just going to fold that in half. That will lay on here right like that. Okay. You need a piece of designer series paper, and that is going to go on this side here, and that is 3 by 4. So we're going to glue that down there. Like so. And then this piece would be, I should write these things down when I do it, 2 1/2 by 4. And that will go on here. Okay. And then we're going to lay that on there. So we're going to put glue on the back. And that gets lined up on the very end and at the all around, the top, the side, and the bottom. You're going to make that even. And then you open it up like that. Okay. And then this piece will go inside. And that is the same as your designer series paper. 4 by 2 1/2. So we'll put that on a while. Okay. And then we have 2 more pieces that's for the same. This is 4 by 3. So this would be 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. So before we do that, we're going to stamp thank you. And I got Night of Navy. And we're going to stamp thank you. It almost looks black, but when it dries, it's a little lighter. Okay. And we can put this on the front of this piece. Like so. And then that's going to go here. So you want to only put it on this side of the top part here. So you can open your flap. So I kind of eyeball it for both sides and the top and bottom. That is card number 2. And then you have room in here to write your message. Okay? Card number 2. Card number 3. Now this is using a retired DSP. So this is the daisies. And you open it up and you do, and it's this here. Okay? You need a piece of, I'm using Cajun Craze. It's 4 1/4 by 11. Yep. you're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 8 1/4. Okay, 2 3/4, 8 1/4. Or you can flip it around and score it at 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. And then you would fold that in to make your flap. And then you need a piece that is 5 1/4 by 4. That is going to be your inside. And I should have stamped first. Looks crooked. Okay. And let me clean this stamp. And get the boho blue. And we're going to ink this up. And this is just going to go in the middle. This looks like you painted this with a paintbrush. If you can't really tell it in the camera, but here it looks like somebody just took a paintbrush and wrote it. Okay, so that's like that. Then I need to get my cut and emboss machine. So hold on a minute. I thought I had these done. Oh, it's down on the floor, Deb. And I'm using the brick die, the 3D folder. Okay, you need plate number 1, your die, and we're gonna lay these 2 pieces in here and shut it. Hinge goes in first, and then you need plate number 4, and then run it through. Am I still going okay? I'm not buffering anybody? It started, I had a fit in the beginning, but just wondering. Don't forget to like, share my video, hit the bell at the bottom. That'll tell you when I'm going to be on. Okay. So then I am just going to take one of these, and it's going to go on the bottom. And these 2 pieces are 4 by 2 1/2. I'm going to put this one on. Okay. Excuse me. Cajun Craze, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this would be 3 by 4. So we'll put that on the front of that. I chose Cajun Craze because that's the color that's inside the flowers. And then that is going to go right on the front. So you want to make sure you put the glue up on this part. Oh, thanks, Deb. Thanks, Linda. I had a message to quit or continue. And the last time I think I had disconnect or whatever, and I shouldn't have done that. So I read up on it and told me to stop and go back in. Okay. And then I took this, let me find the stamp set that it belonged to. Sentimental Park. I took Dear Friend, stamped it in Cajun Craze, and then I fussy cut around the word. And I'm going to put that right down here on the bottom. Okay, so now I am going to score this a little bit better so it stays shut. Did you know that? It's a little tip for you. Just go over your score lines and then it will stay shut. That is card number 3. Now the last one, I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. So I made this one here. And I used a returning stamp set. It's Marius Trees. Marius Trees. And it has dies. Okay, and I used returning Winter Meadow DSP. Okay, on this card here. So you're going to take the belly band off, and when you open it, you get that. Now I only stamped something here. Okay, you could stamp something here, or you could write your message here. Okay. I didn't go real fancy. This was actually, I think, the second one I ever made. I made one years ago and forgot about it. So I thought, you know what? I think I want to try making that again. And then you're going to go close. Okay. And then you're going to put your belly band on. If you didn't want a belly band, you could put your greeting or whatever. And for this here, for the tree here, I took the die, this die here, okay, this small one here. I outlined it and then colored it in because there's no small tree that for me to stamp that, okay. So you could use your dies as stencils, just so you know. Okay, so I'm going to set that here. And I'm going to give you the measurements. You need 1 5 1/4 by 4 basic white, 2 pieces of designer series paper, 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm using the one that goes with the perennial. I always have trouble with that word. DSP. Okay, you need 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. So let me get my scoreboard. And I am going to score these. They're already scored, but I just want to show you. So on the 11-inch side, you're going to score this at 5 1/2. Okay. You need a piece of at 2 1/2, at 5 and 7 1/2. Okay. Then you need another piece that is 8 by 3 1/2. You are going to score this at 1 3/4, okay, which is half of that. Then you're going to take a pencil and you're going to make a tick mark. Now, if you don't want to use, I find it easy to use your scoreboard. You can use your cutter, you can use your grid paper, you can use a ruler. You're going to make a tick mark at 2 1/4 5 3/4, okay, on the 8-inch side. Then you're going to turn it and do the exact same thing. 2 1/4, 5 3/4. Okay, now I'm going to show you why. Going to take your trimmer, and there's a tick mark here, tick mark here, tick mark here, and tick mark here. Okay, you're going to line this tick mark and this tick mark into the groove here where the cutter goes. Okay, you line that up. Take your cutter out of the way, which is your dark one, and you're going to just score up to that from tick mark to tick mark. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to turn it, find this tick mark and this tick mark, shut it, and score. This is your mechanism. So when you open it up and it brings out the 4. So let's fold this one first. Okay. This you're gonna fan fold. I had to think which way, so that it opens like this. Okay. So we're gonna. You want to give this a pretty good score. And then I'm going to score it the other way. You want it to be pretty flimsy so it opens up good. Okay. Now on this one, you're going to fold this in half. Let's fold it this way. And then you're going to score one this way. Okay. And then you're going to score the other one the opposite way. Okay, with me so far? Now I'm going to take, excuse me, and just erase the tick marks. Okay. Now, you're going to take, I always have trouble figuring out, you're going to take and fold these 2 in, but they should go to. There we go. If you fold these 2 and it'll fold, this is what you need for your mechanism. And it should look like this. Okay, so you open it up and you score. You gotta get it started first. There you go, and it'll fold like that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, then on this one here, I used this stamp set here, the Merriest Trees has this tag in die. So I cut 4 tags out for this, thinking Christmas tags. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So for that one, this one I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Hold on a second. Gotta get something to drink. They're fun to make, Deb. I made them, like I said, I made 1 or 2 years ago and forgot about it. And then I think I was going through YouTube or Pinterest and saw one. I thought, oh yeah, that would be cool. So then I got my instructions out and my patterns. Okay, I didn't know what I wanted to put on the inside. If I wanted to use Shaded Spruce, Gorgeous Grape, or Highland Heather. Okay, And you need 4 of each color, 4 color. This one I just used white. This I have to layer. So let me get this piece here. Excuse me. So I thought I would go and put green. I'm going to put the purple, gorgeous gray, pine and heather, and then another green. Okay. Only because those 3 colors are actually in this paper. Okay. So that's why I chose those 3 colors. Oh, thanks, Linda. These are 2 3/8. 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. Okay. So that, and then these are 2 1/4. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And they go on top. Okay. Now I went ahead, I found these, they were already cut, so I just put that on there. I thought I would put that there. I'll put one on here. Okay. I think I'm going to go with those 3 colors instead of using all one color. Okay. And then I thought, well, I'll make this as a birthday card. And I thought, well, now do I have a birthday that's going to fit? I found this one in So Sincere, Happy Birthday, that goes up and down. So I need yeah, say it, block. Okay. And I think I'm going to put it on this one here. And I am going to use, since it's on Gorgeous Grape, I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape. And ink that up. And I need just a piece of scratch paper. There we go. And this one, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so I can't go too hard. You got a ridge. So let me just, I'm going to put it right there. And I had my sand eraser, know what I do with it. But anyway, that'll go there. And then I will add more stuff here. I want to show you how to put it together. So let me glue these pieces here. And then I will finish it up and post it on my business page on Facebook. I just want you to see how it's made. But I'll put some flowers on the other pieces. I'll put a flower on here or something. But you're just going to glue these on here. Now if you wanted, you can make it almost as big as this piece here, which is 2.5 wide. You don't want it right up against the score lines because it would be hard to fold. Okay. All right, we got them. Now we're going to put it together. Slide that up. Bring in our base, our card. Bring in the mechanism. I am going to take my basic white, and that's, like I said, it's 5 1/4 by 4. That is going to go on the inside bottom. Okay. And then I have two of it's front and back. So I'm going to put the leaves on the inside, and they are 5 1/4 by 4 too. So that's going to go here. And then the front is the opposite. Okay. Now we're going to open this up. We have the mechanism the way we want them. Oh, thanks, Deb. Glad you liked them. Okay. You're going to put this down a little so that when you open it, it opens like so. Okay. So you're going to put glue here. Now you can use tear and tape. I just use liquid glue. Okay. You want a strong adhesive. I'm not a fan of our Seal Plus. So you're going to put this down. You don't want it right up against the score line. I have it about 1/8 of an inch away from the top of the white. You're going to make it even. Hold it down to hold it in place. Okay. Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put your glue on here. And then you're going to close this and push on it to make sure it holds. And then when you open it up, it's going to open like so. I don't know why it's like that. I should maybe have it up a little further, but that's all right. This, you're going to take this end and this end, okay? This is going to be open. You're going to center that in the center of the card. You're going to put glue on this square, only on this one, and the opposite corner. Okay? And you're going to open this and open this one. Maybe I have that down too far. That's probably why it don't lay flat. Okay, now comes the fun part. You might have to work with it so it folds in. Till it gets started. I'm looking why it ain't going. Oh, there we go. I was going to say it didn't work. Okay. And then you open it up and you have that. You have to work with it for a couple of times before. Open it up and close. open it up, and close. Okay? And then I'll put my belly band over here somewhere and forgot about it. Well, you know what? I am going to take a piece of gorgeous grape. I am going to cut an inch. So it would be an inch by 11. And we'll just lay it this way, that way, and that way. No measuring. Okay? Just fold it over like so. If you don't, you can cut that off if you want and not make it so far over. But I'm just going to put some glue on this part and lay this down and hold it. And like I said, I will finish this one as far as the inside. Like I said, I just had a hard time getting in the groove of everything, being sick. And then I will put a circle here like I did on here, okay? But then you take that off and you open it up and you have your card. Okay? And don't forget to like my video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll know when I'm on. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, the Stampin' Hut, subscribe to that page, and you'll know when I'm on there. But here are the cards from tonight. So, any questions? Let me know. You can send me an email, dkl333@comcast.net. You can get this awesome deal and sign up as a demonstrator if you're not working with one and be on my team, Deb's Creative Crew. And like I said, you get the ink colors, ink pads, markers, designer series paper, and a pack of multi cardstock. Okay, that's an $82 value plus $125 worth of free product of your choice, business supplies, all for $99 plus tax. And that's actually $207 value for $99. So, plus tax. So, no obligation. You can sign up. You get the discount yourself. Not do anything. Use what you have in your kit and be done. It's up to you. Like I said, it's no obligation. Because I started out and I just bought myself stuff. So, and I still buy myself stuff. 20 years worth. You should see all my stuff. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me, and I will be back on Wednesday with scrapbooking. I have 2 pages done. I'm not sure if I like it, but I have 1 page done. I'm actually going to do the other half, the other 12 by 12. It matches. So have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Thank you.